Alright, can we hear me now? Yes, we can. Okay. Because I don't want to hear it talking through my computer. That's why I mute it. Well, you're right next to me, so I don't see why. Alright, sorry about that. We can hear me now. I guess somehow my audio got disconnected, so we're back. We're back. Okay, I guess we'll redo our intro. Sorry about that. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, depending wherever you're from. I guess I'll just go back into kind of what I said since apparently I was a mute today. So today I decided we're going to come on in back to the builds that we've been doing. And I was going to do my geisha themed build today. Like I said, I had been looking for custom content, but sadly, just like the Vikings, there's not shit on geishas. And a lot of the shit is outdated because the last geisha stuff I had been able to find came out when the movie The Memoirs of a Geisha came out. So old. So, from what I've researched, geisha houses are actually not that complicated. They're very pretty simple. And I do have this like Japanese theme packed. I figured we would build them in that world because I did say I was going to incorporate, different cultural aspects. I know, it was so sad. I couldn't find anything, girl. So, we're just gonna use the Japanese pack. I did pick the world, that obviously is very Japanese themed because I was like, geishas go there. So we're just gonna build a home and try our damnedest. I'm gonna be kind of like referencing off of pictures from offline because I really don't know shit about a geisha. And we'll go from there. So we're gonna just pick this little lot here. I went ahead and just kind of like bulldozed a bar that I really don't use in Sims, and picked just this like small lot. I'm gonna pull up that picture again, and it seems like geisha, like it's pretty simple on the outside. Inside is more like a dojo, a couple like platforms, and it's kind of minimum. So I don't think that this should take too crazy. I don't know. There's all different types of geisha homes, so we'll see. I'm just gonna find the best reference that I kind of want to work with here. Please stop shaking my thing, Chance. Okay. So let me find a reference to work with. But yes, we're just gonna kind of like wing it, I guess. I'm gonna kind of do something that's on the outside that's simple, and then we'll go in and do the inside. So like I said, it looks like most Geishan homes are kind of like platformed, so I'm thinking we'll start with like a platform room and kind of go up with it, What? You guys need to keep your volume down. Just because you guys are not doing school today does not mean you gotta be loud or Mike is sleeping. So the way that I'm gonna do this, I think I'm gonna just make this kind of in like levels and kind of make this like a front entryway from like a front way, like from what this replica is kind of showing. And then there looks like there's kind of a longer one behind it that kind of sticks out a bit. So we're gonna just do that, you guys. Ooh, let's do this shit. Let's build a negation fucking house. Yeah. Okay, we'll extend this guy out just like this. And like I said, everything seemed to be kind of like platformed up a bit. So I'm gonna rise it up a bit. Beautiful. And this one is like on a weird wooden like platform base. So I'm gonna kind of do kind of like how this one is in the picture, which is like this. But I kind of want, would that work? This one doesn't have stairs, but we're probably gonna have to put stairs on here. Theirs was like taller like this. That's beautiful, don't you think? All right. You're gonna get a tissue, you said? Honestly, this might be extended out because this looks kind of like porchy, and then there's like a little build here. This is gonna look crazy starting off, but I swear we will get somewhere with this, guys. I swear. So I'm gonna just like put something like this, because in the front, and what we're going to do. Oh man, okay, hold on. This picture is very interesting. Once I get the base down, you guys will kind of see what I'm doing. So for now, you guys, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to deal with me winging it. Okay, hold on. Hold on, Earth skirt it for a minute. And I'm just gonna go in with the little like Japanese pack. I can never freaking remember what it's called, so forgive me. I just don't know. Life and Death, Growing Together, Snowy Escape. That's the pack it's called. And because it's very like Japanese themed, the whole world's based off of that. So I was like, we'll just use a lot of that. And this door is actually like perfect for what is in the picture, except theirs is more of this color. Beautiful. Because that is going to be like this, and this is going to eventually be like a porch that wraps around. So forgive the crazy for now. So how they have it, they have these weird like pillars. These pillars that are kind of like in between. So I'm going to place these here because eventually, like I said, this is going to be interesting. Oh, wait. Okay, no, it does go like that. Okay. We're going to figure this out. We're going to figure this out. And then after this, I get to make a big brunch for my kids. Yes, we're going to do bakey and strawberry pancakes and friggin'... Did you guys want eggs? No? No, no eggs? Chance does. Okay, well, I guess I'll make a couple eggs, and if you don't want eggs, that's on you, Miss R. All right. Does these platforms... Okay, these do go all the way around. Okay, so we got to put these all the way around. So then I take it we might need to put another one of those, like, inside parts into this to make it kind of do what I need it to do. I gotta sneeze. Give me a second. I'm sorry. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. Pardon me, guys. I might have another one coming, so I don't know. Oh, shit. Okay. I had to sneeze the Satan out today. Don't mind me. I might. I'm trying to think if I should put one there. Alright, so what we're going to do, since apparently this is all like that, we're going to add another, just like room in here to kind of make it have that effect. I might have to extend this out because I feel like this is kind of tiny. But this is difficult. Okay. There we go. That's a better angle. That makes my life a little doable. And I think I'm just going to connect it there so that it's not just like awkwardly not connected, I guess. But a lot of the stuff I'm noticing about Geishan builds is they're very square. Like, very square. I might just connect it there and get rid of this wall here. Actually, we might be able to keep that and like convert that into something cool for the Geishans, like a tea room or something maybe. I don't know. We'll keep that actually. Okay, and then what I want to do is try to figure out how the hell, because in this it's not like fenced or anything, so maybe I'll just like do the roofing and we'll kind of just wing it from there and go from there with what I want to do, because this eventually I don't want walls here. I want this to just be like out, you know. Oh my gird, here we go. This needs to flip a bitch, but maybe we can just figure this out. You're like, nice, nice. You're like, yes, encouragement. Oh, yeah. This is very flat in the build. Like, can we make it flatter? That's the flattest we can get. Okay. And then we kind of got the... Oh, there's these weird pillars here that we're going to have to pop up, too. I don't know if I can do small ones. Can I shrink these things down? I've never tried, so let me try something. This might not work. Oh, no, we can't. Okay, so that ain't gonna be feasible. I'll eat a dick. Okay. No, I don't want to do it. Okay, let me see here. So this one looks like it's a little more elevated, so we'll make this one a little higher. They had like weird platforms on it, but unfortunately I can't shrink them down. So this is like this. Like that's supposed to kind of create this effect. And then we have like a longer one back here. Hold on, my picture's being weird. Trying to keep it up on my phone is kind of a bitch. Alright, so I'm going to keep this part flat. That one's elevated, but there's also like more roofing on top of the roofing. So I'm just going to put like more roofs on it to kind of create that like layered effect, I guess. I don't know. And this needs to be flatter. And then there's another one. Jesus, okay. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. We're gonna have to like up it up really high. Oh, this looks ridiculous. Hold on. Honestly, I think I might, hold on. We're gonna put like a little cutout like there, I'm thinking. Maybe I'm gonna extend this second piece maybe up just a tad. Where's the little majig? Hold on. I wonder if we angled like kind of like arched it maybe. No, that's not gonna do the trick. Hold on, we're gonna reverse that. What chance? No, I am actually good, dude. I got coffee and everything. I appreciate. I could do like maybe a wonky. I might need to heat up my coffee though. Like a wonky weird shape, because they did have those like weird shape, you know, sometimes like super. Hey, don't be dragging that across the thing, please. Weird shaped, you know, things. Sorry, my kids are home. It's that time. They got conferences this week, so yeah. My crotch goblins are here. Don't mind me. All right, let's see. There's also those roof structures because this one has like a kind of longer. What are they called? They don't have an Asian themed one, but this one actually looks very similar to. Ah, I can't put it on there. What the frick? I don't like that. I can't put it on there. Okay, you don't need to fight over water. There's plenty of water. Chance, you have your yellow cup of water. This is the shit I'm talking about. You need to stop running. If we're gonna have problems, you guys can go in your room and sit on your beds. Knock your shit off, please. I don't think I'm gonna be able to put this cut up out here like I want to. What the fuck? I was hoping I could. What if I make it, this might be weird. Can I make it bigger? Like a little bit bigger? Hold on, give me 1 second. I don't know why I didn't do this. Testing cheats on, and then we're gonna do bb.move objects on. There we go. Because maybe, I don't know if it looks weird big. I mean, it could add like a weird effect. Actually, I have an idea with this. I'm gonna keep it big. I'm gonna keep it because I'm thinking maybe I could attach some weird like Japanese lanterns or something over here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, no. Okay, now we gotta try to figure out how to get this wall, these walls not there. I'm thinking the best thing to do is just gonna be to delete these to create that like effect that I wanted to go for. Yes, look at it. It's coming together, guys. It's coming together. I told you, just give me some time. Okay. Oh shit, we need another pillar right there. It looks wonky if you don't. We might need to extend that out too, because I was like, that looks wonky too. But no, this will create that kind of like effect that this picture shows of it just being kind of like, kind of opened here. Yeah, we're gonna need to extend this because you're... Okay, yeah, let's just extend this part because it just looks weird as hell like with this. Let me double check this though. Well, actually, it's meant to be that way. Apparently. Okay. Well, whatever. I guess it's supposed to be that way. You're like, whatever. I am gonna have to put stairs here because sadly, like, the picture in this doesn't have stairs, but sadly, like, the Sims will not be able to get up there if they don't have stairs. And everything in this picture is like a light, like, hayish type floor. Maybe like this or something. This is actually kind of like perfect. Boop. Ba-da-doop. Okay, so that will be like the outer, I guess, flooring of everything. And then the roofing, I'm just hoping I have like roofing similar color because the roofing kind of is supposed to match in the picture, but it might not. Snowy Escape roofing, do they have any like weird shingle colors? We could do something like this. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then, doesn't look like we have any Asian themed frames. So I'm just gonna come in with this. Oh gee. These are Snowy Escape. Ooh, this creates like a frame around it. I wasn't gonna do that, but it kind of adds like a cool effect around it. We might try it. Let's see. Voila! Why the fuck are you being a dildo? Come on. Come on. I has faith in you. Come on. Yeah, we're figuring it out. It's just figuring out its life choices. Sometimes, like, maneuvering in The Sims is a bitch. That's all I gotta say. It'd be a bitch some days. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go down and see what's going on just to make sure I'm not doing nothing cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. There. Why didn't I think of this? Because this will create like an interesting, I guess, like frame. I don't want. Give me a minute. This right there, because it's gonna take away my wall, and I'm not okay with that. So this, we need to now fucking get a wall back there. Since that damn thing did that. There we go. The wall is back. Is there any other walls that disappeared? No, okay. But yeah, it's starting to somewhat get that, like, Japanesey vibe, I guess. We'll copy this. No, stop your sheet. This foundation set there. I don't know if they have any snowy escape paints. Got a tile. Oh, we do got this fun bullshit. Let's see what the outside of this looks like. It's kind of, this doesn't really show much of the outside. It's just kind of like bleh color. So maybe we'll just kind of come in with this like color like this. Just go with it, you know. I'm trying to figure this out. This is actually kind of interesting. We sadly are gonna have to add stairs to this shit, because otherwise, you know, shit ain't gonna work. Honestly, what if we put them to like the side or something? Like maybe so that I can keep the front looking kind of empty, you know, and maybe you gotta enter like, no, that wouldn't work. God damn it. I mean, we could put it on the side, maybe. It doesn't fit there unless we scoot the porch back a bit. And I really don't want to do that. I'm about to do something weird and just put the staircase right there. I just will rotate it at least. Just do something like that, maybe. I put that on the stairs now, okay. I wonder if we have any snowy escape, like, railings. No, we do not. Okay, well, I guess we'll just go in with this weird, like, fancy carve. That does not give me... No, no, no. Maybe something more modern? I don't fucking know. The fact that I have to incorporate stairs for my Sims to get in actually kind of irritates me, because it's like... kind of an inconvenience to my build. Okay, we can get it to match the paint that's on here, at least to kind of go with it. That's, I feel like that. Thank you. I'm kind of winging it. I'm just like, I don't know. I was like, we'll start with the outside and make our way in. I'm just like looking off of a picture and just like, we'll go from there. We'll go from there. I feel like maybe we should extend this roof a tad bit over and maybe like move that a bit. But thank you, thank you. I'm glad it's looking good, because I'm actually kind of irritated. I had to add some stirs right there. Alright, I'm just gonna maybe see if I'm gonna filter by just like snowy escape. Like I said, we're gonna have to use a lot of like the Asian themed things, you know. Oh shit, did I not put the fucking, you know, it might help if I put the wallpaper where it needs to be, you know. Okay. Thinking maybe we could put like a couple of these like lanterns outside of the house, you know. What the hell is that? Busy night hour lamp. These are like, ooh, what if we did like a fun like Zen garden type thing here, like with like some sand and some of these like interesting like rocky things? I wonder. I might try that shit. Let's see. Let's go take out of Snowy Escape and see if we got like sand. Like have like a little area that they could go like sit, you know? I kind of want to keep maybe like right here. I want to keep a little bit of green because I was thinking, well, we could just add some green. I was like, we could put some trees and stuff there, kind of give it that like Japanese theme. I'm going to come in with the Snowy Escape just so that we can kind of keep the vibe, you know, of everything. I'm going to put this up too so I can see. Let's see. Maybe we have like this tree over here or something, you know. I want a couple of these colorful trees. Like maybe this could be like in the middle and then we can put, or like over here or something, some of those cool little stone things, you know. What do we got for shrubs? I got these. We got no flowers, and these are some of those rocks that come with it that go in the sand. I'm gonna just place them and see what we're working with and see what we got. Okay, let's see. Maybe, ooh, what if I put like a waterfall over here? Or like a, I don't know, a lakey thing around here too. Hold on. Where's the majig? I'm having a brain fart, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Smooth, we want to flatten some terrain, but not that damn big. Kind of create a little bit of a majig here. Hold on, now this looks cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but we'll figure this shit out. That's what I was thinking, but I feel like this water looks like weird. I'm wondering, you know, but we'll make do. Maybe if I add like some stuff around it to kind of make it more like flowery, you know. Ooh, should we do like this one with the leaves to make it kind of seem, or we could do these flowers. I want to put some pool objects in here. Let's see. Maybe this fishy fish. A fishy fish. I don't know if it'd be weird floating in the middle. Maybe he could be like kind of pushing water right there, you know. And we'll copy him and get a little fishy fish maybe over here. Some fountains. Yeah, that's a fountain. And you like the leaves one? Okay, well, we'll put the leaves in. Because I was like, it kind of adds that, like, you know, sitting effect. Then I was thinking we could maybe add, like, some dragonflies. Because I do have that stuff where you can add, like, dragonflies and shit. Like, some ducks and swans, maybe. Ooh, look, here's some lily pads we can add in. Lily pads. Maybe a couple, like, pond flowers, you know. Here's the dragonflies. You just kind of place them and they'll fly the fuck around, you know. Maybe we got a swan up in this bitch. Okay, some swans, and some duck. You like some ducks, some quacks. We'll put some quacks right there for you, and a quack under the tree. And some dragonflies would be kind of cute, like flying around, you know, the water. Oh yeah. Okay, let's maybe add like a little bit of like plants around the tree so it doesn't look just like so just weird around it. There. You're like, yay. I was like, maybe some water things. Hold the phone. Let's come to Snowy Escape and see what we're working with. And I did want to incorporate like these weird fucking things too. Like these rocky, they're like lantern things. Because I feel like maybe, hold the phone. Let's come down maybe, put this up. Maybe we could put some of these lanterns like in the front by the door, you know? Kind of create that effect. These are all the snowboarding shit from... Oh, I forgot that we have the hot springs and shit too. Maybe they have a hot spring inside their fucking house. Okay, it's like a table. I was looking for like a bench that they could come and like sit maybe, but maybe we'll move this guy. I don't know, man. How I want to do this. I was like, well, maybe we could have like a couple benches or something, you know, but this is, I don't know. I don't know. I might just leave it like that for now. I don't know. So there's this. We kind of have like this little like thing going on here. There really wasn't anything outside of the picture. It was left all like bland. So I think I'm gonna go in and start looking on like what the inside of a geisha houses look like. So let's see. Let's say traditional. Let's do geisha. Okay. I'm gonna go to images. So they're very, very simple from what I'm noticing, like Agatian things. So what I'm thinking of doing is maybe we'll just copy this door so that it's kind of open, you know? Let's just go back to Snowy Escape again. I wanted to incorporate some lights, you know? Like I said, maybe some Japanese, like, lantern-y things. DJ Dude. Pick up the request line. Boop, 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 boop. Hold on, give me a minute to figure this shit out. What? That is technically considered a screen, but I will allow it. These just are not fitting the way I want them to. I was thinking like it would be cool if we could like incorporate this, you know, into this to kind of create some fun lighting, but maybe we could do something like to create like an interesting way to come into your fucking... I don't fucking know. Maybe we just create like a thing like this. I don't know. I don't really like that though. Actually, I'm gonna keep it. Fuck it. We're just gonna wing it. We'll come down. Go with some lights. Thinking maybe we'll just do something like this in here, like these just like minimum lights for now. We can change it as we go, I guess. I'm just gonna place so we can see. I will not keep this many lights in my fucking house, you guys know that. But we have to incorporate a bathroom, all this shit, but try to keep it a geishan, so this is gonna be interesting. Honestly, I was thinking this could be a tea room, but I think what I'm going to do, everything is very minimum, like I said, with geishas. So I'm gonna just like perfect. This is the flooring that they had, was like this weird lined, what looked like dojo mats everywhere, like that, just that flooring. Let's see what we got for some like furniture, maybe, and like walls. I don't know. Maybe we could make the walls like actually different, you know, like maybe a reddish color, you know, keep everything a little contrasted a bit. They did keep it very simple. Like everything I'm looking at, because I'm like looking up like the interior of Dojo is pretty simple. Like they had some nice art, you know, on their walls. It looks like a bunch of reds and just like basic shit. Tea rooms. I do want to incorporate like an area where they can pretend to like do their shows and shit, you know, like their performance shows too. But let's see. Let's see, shall we? Honestly, this light is kind of big for this area, but I think I'm just gonna go to doors here. Can we put this door here? Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is, what do we got for a geishan theme? Maybe we got this like couple paintings maybe on the wall here. What are you, a height little dresser? This might be something that you could have like in the entryway maybe, you know? I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, I was thinking maybe changing the walls to red, because a lot of the pictures I'm seeing, it's like this bloodish, dark red. I just gotta find like the tone, like this red, you know? We could do red. Let's do that. Let's switch the interior red. Red interior, beautiful. And I will incorporate that somewhere. I just don't know where, so I'm just gonna set that there for now. But yeah, I was like, we can incorporate like a little bit of like some of the art from Snowy Escape. They got these mirrors. I'm trying to figure out a way to do like the entryway. Like how the hell I'm gonna do that? I just have no idea. But I'm honestly thinking I want to make this little room, since I know what I want to do with it, like a tea room. Like an area where they have like maybe their teas and shit, you know, and then kind of go from there. So we'll go kitchen, I guess, with that. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. What is this? This is like a little room divider. Excuse me, a bar. We are gonna incorporate one of those. Those are like one of those little bowls that they can like make their like meals together. Another thing I want to incorporate before I forget, I'm just gonna gather some shit and then I'll make the tea room, you guys. Sorry, I know I'm a little all over. Give me this table, please, so we can dine, and then we can put this on there as like a little area. You know, the tables that they gotta sit down at and shit. Beautiful. Okay. Honestly, I might do something a little different, and it might be weird. But I was thinking, what if instead of an entryway, this was like the entrance of dining? You know, like they dined in here. I'm wondering what the tea Miscellaneous decorations. We could incorporate. What is this? Today's special sign. What is this? A matcha display shelf. Let me see what this is if I put this here 1 minute. I mean, it's cute. I'll incorporate it somewhere, I guess. What are these? Just gear, like little hanging up things. No shoes. We could do a sign of like, take your damn shoes off outside, you know? Outside. No shoes. I see greeting window rails. Okay, this is like this. These are little curtains. Okay. Ooh, give me these. I was looking for something like this to kind of add to like the roofs. What are these? They're like little framey frames. To kind of give it some gusto. What if we did something like that? Can I put them like around some of these areas to kind of create? No. Well, eat a fucking yuck. Want some lighting? Do we have any cool lighting? No. Wall decorations. This is what they really don't got shit for pictures, do they? Hanging plants. We got like some trees and shit. They probably would incorporate something like this somewhere. We could maybe put some of these like outside. To kind of have like some flowery around. Yeah, I'll have to try to figure out a worshiping room. Everything I've looked up at Geisha has not been worshiping. It's been like doja, or not doja, like dojos or whatever, where they would go and like some dining areas. I don't frickin' know. We do got some fireplaces and shit. I mean, maybe we have like a fireplace. I'm just gonna place things, like I said, they probably won't stay there. We'll figure a mountain shrine. There you go. There, look at it, it's a shrine. You were saying something about a shrine, so maybe we put this kind of like under the tree here. Maybe move this kind of over. Got the little shrine. You're like, that works. I was like, that would work. What is this? The little, oh, they're little streamers of fishy fish. And this is like a little fountain. Well, maybe this could be like next to the shrine and we could make like a little pretty area real quick. I'm gonna just incorporate all the flowers so I can do shit with this. We'll kind of come in with like some grassy grass around here. Around the tree. That is a big ass flower. But I feel like they would want to have like some type of like beauty around their shrine, you know? It's gonna make it difficult for them to get there, but I just don't care. I don't. I want water right here for some reason. I feel like water needs to be here. But not to that extent, so we're gonna kind of come back a bit. It's like, that might be a little much. No, go back. I don't want you to go. I don't want the water to be like way up there. But it keeps going up there. What the fuck? Well, let's just go back and I'll maybe move it back a tad bit. Sorry for the inconvenience. Go back. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? I don't fuck with terrain tools that often, so I'll let you know. This is interesting. Oh shit, that didn't do shit. What the fuck? Why aren't you doing what I need you to do, you dildo? There we go. It's still getting too close to my thing. It just happens so fast. Because if we can keep it to maybe where they can still get over there, that would be kind of cool. Okay, let's add some water. And try this again, shall we? There, that's a little better. That's a little better. Dude, they don't. That, like, everything that I'm putting in for, like, Snowy Escape, because that's, like, all they gave, is what they fucking have. And, like I said, it's not fun. I mean, I'm just gonna make do with shit. But, yeah. I might honestly move this up a tad bit closer to the water. Kind of put this... Like, we really don't got shit over here, do we? We could put maybe like a little table, like a little area for them to come sit, maybe, over here. Make some use of it. I'm just gonna sell that thing. Alright, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, honestly. I really fucking don't. Maybe it would be in dining room that the tea shit would be. Tables, miscellaneous decorations. Where the fuck is all the teas and shit? I know they got them. I'm shocked it's not in the kitchen. Well then. What the frick? What the frick? I guess we'll just extend this out and make this a bathroom. I'm gonna just scoot this over. Maybe... Ooh, gee, that's massive. We'll just put a little bathtub here because honestly, they wouldn't really have like showers and shit back then. So they would probably have like a little bathtub. We'll give them this stuff. This is their little soapy soaps. Maybe we kind of like attach it to this side here. I honestly, this build didn't have windows on it when I made it, but I want to incorporate some windows in here. I feel like that would just help the fuck out. So maybe we'll just come in with like a couple windows, you know? What? Oh, you're singing PJ Maxx. I love you too. Ew. You're a pizza. Alright. So there's some windows. I just feel like some windows like was needed. Like I said, the build I followed off of like the site didn't have windows, but I was like, let's see here. Let's see how this looks now with everything. Okay, I think it's coming together now. The windows actually, I feel like, adds a nicer touch to everything. But for the bathroom, we'll come back in. I guess we'll just convert this into like a bathroom. We'll have the tub. I did put some, I think I did. Did I put the soaps there? Yeah, I did. We'll put like some soaps by the tub so they can wash their butts, you know. What is this? Your moment of Zen garden rock. I mean, we could do like this for, make it more homey, you know. Okay. I'm just gonna use everything from the Snowy Escape pack, I think, for the bathroom, maybe. There's not even a damn sink. Well, I guess we can make a custom bathroom. We can get fancy up in here. I don't see why not. Do, 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 do. Ooh, what if we did like a 2 sink bathroom? You know, gave them a little bit of gusto. I love how I'm not even really using that much custom content. Like, you know, my builds are usually full of custom content. And here I am just like mostly using the Sims 4 pack. That's actually kind of funny. Maybe we have like a picture of this dog. Look at this fat dog. Oh, is that a dog or a cat? What do you guys think that is?
A cat?
I can't tell. It looks like a husky cat.
Wait, it is a cat.
It's a cat?
There's
Okay.
a little whiskers.
Oh, okay. I couldn't distinguish what the hell that was for a minute. It looks like a husky cat. But yeah, we'll just like incorporate something like that. We need a toilet though. We need. Would it be weird to do an outhouse? I know we did that, but I feel like they probably would have more of an outhouse instead of a bathroom. We'll make them go to an outhouse. That way I have a little bit more space to give them like a tea room and stuff in here. Because I know that like in Japanese culture, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not trying to be offensive, I am not Japanese, but from what I understand, tea and like, what is it? I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, and I'm so sorry if there's any people of Japanese descent watching myself. Sake or sake? I'm sorry, I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, and it's pretty popular, so I wanted to try to incorporate that in there for them as well, because, you know, like, they need their teas and their sakis. And I want to make a room for performing, because geishas were known for being performers. So I was thinking, even if it's not in the house, we could maybe make like a miniature stage area in the back with a couple chairs to host like performances, you know. Because Geishans would get on stage and be entertainers, you know, and play instruments and shit too. So that was kind of a thing. All right. So we got 2 sinks. We decided to do an outhouse so that we could kind of keep the space in here. Honestly, I'm going to come in. What do we have for curtains? Do they have anything good for Z curtains? Ooh, that works perfectly. Look at that. Okay. Actually, I don't fucking like that. I don't like it. I do hate it. I do. It's not giving me the vibes I want, but you know what? We're going to work with it. Maybe we just... How long have I been streaming? I don't know. I've been streaming enough to get this build somewhat going. Okay, there we go. We'll just call that the bathroom. I'm going to keep it simple. I might just get rid of this window. Actually, I'm trying to think where I want to put this, because the bathroom would be like this kind of. And I want to at least make a bedroom and stuff too, but I'm trying to think how the fuck we're gonna do this. Maybe we'll just incorporate like a little room over here, and that can be like the room that the geishas are gonna stay, you know. I'm gonna have them just share a room, because like I want to be able to keep like, you know, the space and stuff. And I'm just gonna keep this because I've noticed in a lot of like the Agation builds and stuff, a lot of their stuff is like opened up, you know, like opened archwayed rooms and stuff. So I want to keep it that way. I was thinking we could keep the fireplace in there, you know, for the room. But from what I understand for Geishan rooms, they were very simple. They were very, I can't talk, minimal, I can't say the word. But yeah, you know what I'm trying to freaking say. I'm struggling. We could just go in with these like theme beds, or I was monster free.
What's the monster food?
They really don't have shit for a Geishan themed. I don't like that. I really fucking don't. Maybe we have like one like this, and maybe one that's like just a single bed in here, you know, so that you can have maybe two. Well, no, you really couldn't, could you? Unless you did something like, I'm gonna figure this shit out. I'm determined. But in the Geishan team like theme, they wouldn't really have beds like this. It was more like things that they would lay on like the floor, and they had these like wooden pillowy type things that they would lay on, from what I understand. So this is completely different. But you know, it's The Sims. You got to work with what you got. So we'll just make like kind of something like this. I kind of want to see if there's any fun colors, like maybe some flowery patterns. That's like surfing, skiing. They don't have any freaking flowery patterns. Well, that's flowery. We'll do something like that. That's kind of geisha-y, I guess. It's the best I can do. And honestly, I think I'm going to keep this window here, but I'm going to incorporate like some art maybe. I think I might have downloaded like some custom content art that was geisha-y. I don't really remember. So maybe we can try to see what I got for custom content. I just know I wasn't able to find a lot of custom content for a geisha. Where did the little art? I swear I downloaded like some geisha arts. I'm gonna type in geisha and see what we get, maybe. I probably spelled it wrong. Geisha. No, okay. Oh, where did the freaking art go? Oh, god damn, there's the Viking things I downloaded for our Viking build we did the other day. What are you? Just some birdie thingy. Oh, here's some of them. Like, we got some Geishan ladies, you see? And stuff like this I found. You're like, damn, LOL. I was like, I know I had some somewhat. Yeah, Selena's in there. And these have like different arts. Like, this is a very popular thing in Geishan thing. So maybe we can incorporate like, oh, is it angled? Honestly, I kind of like it. Like, or what if it was like displayed in the kitchen, you know? Like, maybe you have to come in and you got this big ass, this art's like shaped weird. I feel like it's like sticking out, but I don't know. We'll figure something out. But I wanted to incorporate some like pictures of like a Geishan art, you know. Where the hell did it go now? This one's pretty popular too. That's another one that's like popular in Geishan times. I'm just gonna put like a few. Maybe something like this. You know, we want to broadcast that we are a geisha up in here. Maybe we have this like beautiful lady here. We can maybe put like this thing. This is the frickin' dresser. I'm honestly thinking we might just incorporate. Ah, no. I mean, we could do maybe like kind of create like a. Oh, they don't have shit, do they? Like, how the living sand fuck? Like I said, we're winging it, dude. I don't know if I like these pictures like I do, but the way they're shaped makes it just nerd to me. See how they like cut through the beds and stuff? You know, I'm gonna make do. I'm gonna fucking figure it out, okay? Even if it drives me batshit fucking mad, we are. Well, thank you. I like I said, I was like kind of shocked, like, and I'm kind of like worried because you know how I want to do like the Egyptian gods, like raw and shit. Like, I'm afraid I might have to actually switch that up to something else because like all of the stuff that I've been like trying to do, they don't have shit for. So I'm just like kind of thankful that I had this like Japanese pack in The Sims. Maybe we could do like a fun shape of, no. We'll pretend that this is like some ancient Geishan writing or something. I don't know. Maybe we could get a tree up in here, like a, or something. I don't fucking know. Keep it simple, I guess. They were pretty simple. Simple beans. Oh yay, you're gonna have to show me it. Okay, we're gonna move this thing. Honestly, with how simple the Geishans were, I might just keep like the art here and find like a fancy ass like rug, throw it here in the entryway. I know it's not really going to be a Geishan themed, but then that way, like, you know, shit is figured out. And then I'll just kind of adjust shit so that the rug ain't fucking completely in here. We'll just move this over, which means I'm gonna have to adjust more shit. I guess that picture can just stay there. It's not a big deal. But then that way the rug fits in there. It kind of gives it a vibe. Well, thank you. I do need to at least put a kitchen in there because I gotta cook and shit, you know? So that, yeah, like they got this thing, they got their art, they could come in, you know, they would have like their little sitting table, this little bathroom. Maybe we just put like a kitchen and a tea room, you know, because I wanted to incorporate the tea because they're gonna drink that shit, girl. But otherwise, I think that that would be good. Maybe we could just put the little stage area for them to perform outside real quick, and it'll be a quick little streameroon, you know? Well, it's actually a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be for this Legation build. I didn't realize how simple Legations were. I thought I was going to be going all crazy, and I think I got confused with like Chinese builds, like ancient China. I mean, that would be cool. I mean, I could maybe incorporate like an ancient Chinese build at some point, like where I have all the lights and the gold and the stuff like that. But I just don't. Probably not tomorrow because I'm trying to do my goals of what I've already incorporated. I mean, obviously we have to modernize a tad bit because obviously the Sims have to have certain things to fucking survive, sadly. I can't make it completely the way I want to, but we will make do with what we got. We'll at least get them a fire alarm so they don't set the place on fire. Oh, shit. Where did that thing go I was trying to save? Did I sail it? I probably fucking did, knowing me. I'm gonna move this a little higher. Hiya, 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 hiya. I swear, like, the fucking Growing Together had, like, tea packs and shit. Or not Growing Together, the Snowy Escape, like, poor K. It means why. How the living sand fuck, that actually kind of upsets me. Watch, I'm gonna find it when I don't need it. That's usually how the fuck it goes. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be like doing a different build or something and I'm gonna fucking find it. Be like, God damn it. Jesus, that thing is not what I want. Where the living? Oh, I got these shelves. I could do something like this. This is kind of simple. Just have them kind of layered for fun. I swear there was fucking tea in this bitch. I'm like gonna go on a mission to find this fucking tea. I want tea. They're gonna have a teapot though. That's gonna be pretty modern, but with how much that they like their tea, I'm not going to take that away from them. Here, we'll give them this nice tea maker that's custom, that's kind of like looks a little bit more easy drink quality. We could maybe put it right here so they can have the tea, you know. Or we could even do this little tea set. That'd be more better, I think. Something like this, a tea set, I think. And then, gee, bless you, girl.
Thank you. I actually sneezed like 5 times.
You sneezed like a million times. That's for damn sure. I'm determined to find these fucking teas. I really am. Get them a little sink around. I'm just gonna give them the snowy escape sink that they've been getting, you know, try to keep it similar. I want to find those damn tea. Maybe if I type in tea. Tea. Royal tea set. Professional brewer. Sorry, what is those? No. Denied. Tea. Tea cans. Yes. Ooh, watch the moon envelopes. Those would be cool just for shits and giggles. Maybe they have a couple of those on the table. Oh, and look at, there's a little Asian gift basket theme. Maybe we got one of those sitting in the corner. Where do those tea fucking things go? Apparently there were some tea canisters here, right here. There, we can put like a couple of them up. Like they got like some teas and storage. I was like, I know that they fucking have them. I was like, don't you play with me. Some green tea. Maybe they got this fancy chamomile tea. This spicy slap your daddy tea. Ari's laughing. Maybe we got some sake up here. And this beautiful little butterfly thing for shits and giggles. Maybe these are little soup bowls, okay? And, oh, these are salt and pepper shakers. Those are cute. Put those right there. And we got this fancy ass stone. Why the fuck not? Look at that. Oh, really? So should we put a coffee maker next to this tea thing then if they did coffee too? I didn't know that they did coffee. Because this is a tea set, so we can get them a coffee maker too. I didn't know that, girl. Look at you educating me. We'll give them a coffee maker too. We're going to give them a little more space because one counter ain't going to do shit for them. We'll put an Asian potato. Is that what you said, Ari? It's a potato from Asia. What the fuck, Ari? You did. You're a fucking nut. You're like, yes. Yes, I am. Alright, we do need a fucking trash can, sadly, so we're going to have to incorporate it. Ari's like, the money trash. Sure, they can have the money trash. We'll be nice and give them the money trash. We'll just put it over there. Maybe we move the coffee maker over here. And we'll put the little butterfly thing like over here. No, I like the butterfly thing there. Well, now they can have their coffee, as you can tell. Then they got this little tea set. They got their teas up here. We got some just random shit there for that. We'll just throw this fun little rug the fuck down. We'll just skirt it and reverse it. Actually, maybe the rug can go to her. Actually, I don't fucking like that. Get rid of that. We'll just keep it like this maybe. Or just like get the tiny version of this and just make it look like just like something for the sink, you know? I might put the sink here actually. Haha, beautiful. Okay. Alright, there we go. That can be the kitchen. They'll have this little sitting table, which honestly would be traditional. I guess we'll just keep the art like that. Just double checking if, and then we'll go in and, oh, there's that fucking shelf. I knew I put that damn thing somewhere. I wanted this in my kitchen in a fucking course. I fucking, just sell it. Just sell it. Alright, so I think honestly all we're gonna need, I'm not gonna put a thermostat because we have the fireplace. I want to kind of make it, you know, seem like they wouldn't do it. Oh, we do need a burglar alarm, don't we? I'll at least put a burglar alarm in there so we can fucking be alerted if someone tries to break in. Okay, so the last thing I think I want to do is, like I said, the little room over here, or like the little like stage or something where they perform. I know it's not much. Oh, or what if we extended this part out and made like a little area and they had like a sitting area for performances? We might do that. Do you remember that summer we had it all? Yeah, you stop your shit, bitch. Pizza Hut. Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. McDonald's. Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. A Ford Mustang. Sorry, I'm just singing random ass shit that pops in my head. These are gonna be uneven as fuck, but I just don't care. We will make do. Or we could sing the song I used to sing as a kid. McDonald's is the place. They steal your license plates. They feed you rattlesnakes. McDonald's is the kind of place. Beautiful. I guess I'll put a fucking roof over it so that it don't look so weird. Hola, do 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 do. To put a roof on here is the question. We'll just kind of like layer it here, flip a bitch on it. Flip a bitch and a switch and a do 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 do. Okay, we're gonna just kind of like copy everything. I think that's the right one. No. 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 Denied. Because I can't find the right color that I did. Guess we'll just change the color of all of them. Because why the fuck not? When you can't figure it out, just do it. Beautiful, I just want to know that my baby's gone. This roof is like sitting really weird, but we're just gonna say okay. But we're just gonna put this down because I was thinking what we'll do. Honestly, what if I put a fucking door here instead of this stupid ass art? Or we could move this window. And then they could go out there and play like violin or something and pretend it's just like the shit that they played, you know. Do, do, do. Just put that door right there, you know. Come on out this way. Kind of inconvenient that there's a pillar there, but you know, it's okay. Unless we just maybe go with the smaller door so that we don't have to worry about that. Like maybe here. So there's not a pillar like right the fuck there when you open the door. And what I was thinking of doing, we'll just kind of make like an area with like some instruments, maybe a couple chairs. An African potato. Well, you are weird with your damn potatoes today, child. Oh, do you?
No, because when the lunch lady gives me potatoes, I say African potatoes.
I obviously can't give them like the traditional instruments they'd play, so I think I'm just gonna put it like a couple
Potatoes.
violins there.
And potato.
We'll put some chairs, you know. Do we have any like snowy sketchers? Guess we could do something like these. Maybe we have like the head of geisha bitch like up here with another violin. And then maybe we can put like, obviously we're gonna need some chairs for everything else. So maybe we have like a, you and your damn weirdness. We have a geisha potatoes now apparently in Ari's mind.
I'm weird like you all because I was
Geisha potatoes.
so potato.
Freaking geisha potatoes, huh? It's not many seats, but just pretend it's an area they can like perform, you know? Freaking geisha potatoes, you're a weirdo.
I'm born from a weirdo.
Freaking, you were born from a weirdo? Yeah, you were, I know. I'm pretty damn weird. I feel like we need like a rug or something out here to give it some gusto. There. And then I think the last thing I want to do just to kind of make this area kind of interesting is maybe like, I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but we're gonna try. Maybe some lights or something along here. See, snowy escape, even if it's a bunch of lanterns. Oh, I could put a lantern right there. That just fucking excited my ass. Some lanterns. Kind of incorporating lanterns and builds. Maybe one there. Kind of come around here. Love you too, butthole. You're queen, butthole. Look at that. That actually kind of is cool. All right. Honestly, I think that that's going to be my Gatian build because everything is just like so simple. I mean, I could quickly maybe just put like a terrain walkway real quick so it's not just like grass, you know? Maybe we do like a stone or something. Like this. A stony grass. I don't know. That might be too dark. Do 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 boo boo doo boo doo boo doo boo. Do 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 do. Oh, I need a mailbox too, so we probably should do that. Voila, beautiful. I'll just kind of get underneath the porch so it doesn't fucking look so weird, and maybe just a little bit over here. Is that so? I'm sorry. There, just maybe a little bit of shrubs or something. God damn it, I got Beauty and the Beast stuck in my head for some godforsaken reason. I think that this might do. I'm honestly wondering if I should maybe make the like terrain go back into the dang area, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I think that this is where I'm gonna leave it. I think the only thing I'm gonna do just to make sure everything works is what I did before and move the random sim in that like I had her move into the Viking building just to make sure everything is functional so that, when the time comes, we can actually make our characters that we're going to be putting into all of these builds. So, yeah. Yes. So, we're going to come back to one of our other builds we did the other day just to play her, get her to move, just to see if this one build is functional. So, let's go back to our Viking build real quick that we did on Tuesday. If you come over here quick, because I'm trying to get this taken care of. My daughter wants to see this real quick, so give me. Yes, this is my Viking build.
That's tiny.
It is tiny, but it's about, and it's supposed to be simple. But we're just going to quickly have this girl move because I just want to make sure that, this build that we did do works. So where's the fucking move a bitch? I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. Oh, move household. I was right the first time. So we'll have her go move to the Agation build. We'll just check it out. That way you can also kind of see how, the swans and the geese and everything worked out as well.
Who just wanted
They're gonna be in the Agation build. I have to move her there since it's a residential lot. I have to move the random sim that I moved into it. So, say goodbye to Forgotten Hollow to Mount. I cannot pronounce it. We'll have her move to this new area we moved to. We obviously want it furnished, and we will check it out.
The school paid for my pixels.
Yeah, they did. But please, I'm still streaming, so kind of keep your volume down real quick.
Okay.
I'm almost done. All right, so we just got here. I just wanted to check it out and see if everything's functional. Look at this. Look at this beautifulness. We got the swans. We got the dragonflies. You come over. Kaylee, we got this fountain over here. Everything's looking good. So what we'll do is just have her come up here and see if she can come up here and check everything out and just make sure things are functional. Functionals for the future Cimarroons. Look at this gorgeous build.
Love you.
I love you too. But yep, so she can go up the stairs. That's good. Can we take a shower? I mean, I think everything's functional. But yeah, so I guess this is our I guess I'll show it in all of its glory. Our Agation build, the best we could do with what we had to work with. It didn't she's over here playing in the damn water. This girl's too much. It didn't come out the way exactly I wanted to, but with what we got, we were able to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you find it as fun as I did. This is actually really fucking pretty with all these little dragonflies and shit, We could allow the frogs on the lily pads too. Ain't that nifty? But yes. So if you are very curious on what all these builds are going to be for in the future, I do still have more builds that I'm going to be doing. So I'll be looking for custom content because I still need to build the ancient vampire's lair. I wanted to do a voodoo Mardi Gras like themed area. I wanted to do a ancient Egyptian gods area. But we still got some, and we still got a Victorian we got to make. So we have a lot of builds. But yes, thank you guys so much for coming in. We're going to get prepared to end my stream. Tomorrow I will be streaming. So if you are interested in coming in, you can come check me out. I believe I am set for 11 a.m. tomorrow. We probably will just be doing another build. I'm going to see what we can do. I might honestly try to just knock out the Victorian manor that I want to build tomorrow because I want to build a Gothic Victorian romantic manor for an 8 sim household tomorrow. So I'm going to be looking up some custom content. So if you're interested in seeing that build tomorrow, please check that out. If you like what you see and you're not already following, please give me a follow. It would really help your girl out. And if you're coming back in, thank you guys so much for saying hi. Thank you for the advice. Thank you for coming on in. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Ciao.